I.C.E. Maybe you've heard of that before, maybe you haven't, but what it stands for is in case of emergency. And when you are trading, whether you're day trading or swing trading, you need to have your ICE contact information ready to go. So let me show you exactly what I keep right on my laptop so that it's there no matter when or where I'm trading, so you can make the same for yourselves. So I'm HEMA ready. I use price, time, and momentum trading to boost my trading and that of my tribes, and I also keep you guys ready for those emergencies. So here we go. The first sticky note that I have, as you can see here, is the brand of your computer. So I presume most of you are trading on a computer, whether it's a laptop or a desktop. And most of them have a brand that has a support desk. Now, I happen to use ASUS, A-S-U-S, and there's like a general support line that I could call, wait around, see when I get help. But when your computer is acting funny or not starting applications or giving you errors, you don't want to mess with that as a trader, okay? This is your machine, your lifeline to what you're doing in your trading business. So what I do is I pay for specialty access. So there's a whole tier, like a special tier of support that I can pay for with ASUS. It has an annual fee, maybe a few $100s, and that allows me to get direct access right to what I need. So what I do is on this sticky note, I keep the account ID. So in my case, that's what applies for ASUS. Maybe for you, it would be an account number, an ID number, whatever it is, so that when I call the high-level support line, I give that number and they know that I'm locked in and they get to helping me right away within seconds. So I recommend that you at least have the support number in general for your brand of laptop or computer or whatever you're using to trade. Next best is to get that special level support. Almost all the major brands have it available. And if that's the case, keep your ID for your account quickly there so you don't have to go look it up. Of course, you can also memorize it. Now, the other sticky note that I keep, and this one's green because this is the money, okay? This is your charting and trading software. Now I have S in parentheses because some of you have it set up differently. I know a lot of you have, let's say, TradeStation and TradingView. You chart on one, you trade on the other. If you have more than one like that, then keep both of them here, okay, or put them on two different Post-its. I use TradeStation where it's both the brokerage and the charting platform. So I have the TradeStation direct contact number. I make sure every quarter, so I check every 3 months to make sure it's the same number because I put on a sticky note on my computer, and I write down the hours that they're open. Guys, as traders, we have lots of things going on in our lives besides trading, right? And if you have some sort of minor hiccup, like maybe a particular trading charting tool isn't working or something non-urgent, it's so easy to shove it off and say, well, I'll just call them later. But I have it written down on my Post-it that they're open from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Eastern. You can write the days as well. But that gets me to act so that I don't let the day get away from me and then I forget to call and resolve my issue. And obviously, you want to be able to call them right away if you have a major issue. Like this morning, I couldn't open up my TradeStation. I tried a couple times, I restarted my computer, I still couldn't do it. And I was able to get help within 2 minutes because I had this information ready. Now, this asterisk down here is for the piece of information that you must memorize, but you do not want to write it on your sticky note for security purposes, right? In case, God forbid, your laptop gets misplaced or stolen. That's your account number. No matter what account you trade with, what brokerage, you're going to have some sort of identifying number, and it's usually an account number. I have mine memorized. I do not want to waste time to go look that up. So I recommend you do the same. If you're trading multiple accounts, then have the multiple numbers memorized. One for futures, one for stocks, however it may be. Okay, one more sticky note that goes in the ICE family here, and that is the one for your operating system. Now, most of us function on Mac OS or some version of Windows. Maybe there's some of you out there who are bold and using like Linux or something. Whatever it is, they've got a support center, right? They've got somebody you can call and get help because they're servicing millions, billions really, of people around the world. So I use a PC, so I use Microsoft. So what I have is with Microsoft, I have set up, as you might imagine, these specialty access so that I can get to help faster. And the way that they identify me is usually from a case ID. So the first time you ever call in with a small issue, remember what that case ID is. And that way, if it's not an account number or other ID number, if you have the last case that that tech support team worked on, they will quickly be able to find all your information and all of the funny things that may have been going on with your operating system. Of course, you want to have your lifeline of your telephone. You want to have, your internet provider. Those are other additionals, but these are the first front line. So these are the Post-its that I keep. And these are the ones I'm going to need no matter where I am. So especially if I'm in a hotel room somewhere and the internet's being shoddy, I won't even be able to go on the internet to go find this information, right? So that's why I'm recommending you make your own version of Post-its. Now I use like traditional full stick Post-its. So the entire back of the Post-it has adhesive, and that way it stays on my machine, but it doesn't damage it. So I just put them right down by where the mouse pad is. And I hope this helps and helps you prevent having an emergency when it comes to your trading, because they will come up, okay? In 20 plus years of trading, analyzing, studying, educating, I've called TradeStation a couple times, and you will call your brokerage accounts too. But what will help you to get the expedited service, to calm your nerves, especially if you have a trade live, is to have this information at your fingertips. So I hope it helps, and I'll catch you on the inside.